Hey everyone, I am here today to talk about 5 extremely important tips when you are trying to overcome negative eating habits, whether it's restricting calories, obsessively counting calories, binge eating, overeating, over-exercising, any of those negative diet type habits. If you are trying to overcome them, these are 5 tips that are a little out of the box that may help you. Okay, number 1 is called body check. As women, we are guilty, most of us are guilty of walking in a room and doing the body check game, which really just means you're sizing yourself up against all the other women in the room. Who's dressed the best? Is she skinnier than me? Is there anyone here that's prettier than me? Do I have competition? Do I like her outfit? Oh, I wish I was wearing that. Am I the skinniest one? No. Those are questions, whether we recognize it or not. That game needs to stop because you are in your body and that's the only body you have. So take ownership, be proud, accept where you are right now, and own a room when you walk into it. Walk into it saying, I might see other women, but I'm going to ignore my thoughts or questions about who's better, who's worse. Number 2 is journal your food. And not in a way, an obsessive way you might have done if you were on Weight Watchers or a calorie counter or macro counter. Not in a way that says I ate this much and a quarter cup of this and 4 servings of this. It really is just in a way of seeing how foods feel for your body and what kind of energy, endurance they give you throughout the day. And tracking that information is only going to help you understand your body more and really trust your body and listen to it. It's not to track to see how much you ate. It's really just to track to see what foods affect you. Tip number 3 is to channel your inner child. Channel your childhood instincts, okay? When we're kids, we eat, play, work, all instinctively, because we don't have as many negative outside influences impacting our personality and our habits and our traits yet when we're younger. For example, a little kid will go outside and bike down and up the street as many times as they can, going hard, sweating, and they won't stop until they collapse, right? Unless a parent calls them in sooner. But they won't stop until they collapse. They play intuitively. They do what feels right. And with food, they eat when they're hungry. They stop what they're doing when their stomach starts to growl and say, I need food. And they eat what they like and don't eat what they don't like. We need to channel our inner child and do the same thing. We need to play hard and play the things we like to do or do the activities we really enjoy doing. We need to eat when we're hungry and listen to our bodies, eat the foods we like, not just eating food because it's there, and stop when we're full or satisfied. Okay, number 4 is all about your undergarments. To feel good about our bodies and to feel good in our skin, we need to have bras, underwear, tank tops, socks, tights, leggings that feel good on our bodies. If we are wearing things that are tight and old, falling apart, the wires poking us or suctioning in, and we're just really uncomfortable, do you think you are going to go around about your day positively in your skin? I love my body, I feel so good, I'm so comfortable and confident. No. You're more likely to say negative things to your body if you don't feel good about what you're wearing at that moment. And if you're uncomfortable in gross, old, tight stuff. So you need to do yourself a favor and buy undergarments that are for your body right now. Not your previous body and not what your future body is, but your body right now. You deserve that. Number 5 is a complete must. You have to create a list of things that you love to do or would love to do. Everyone, I truly believe everyone needs an activity or a hobby or something in their life that completely engrosses them. And for some people, it's their careers that completely engrosses them and captures their attention. And they could work on it for hours and hours and hours without even being interrupted. They forget about everything else, okay? I know my cousin. So get out a piece of paper or a notebook. write down a ton of things that you want to do, or work more on what you already do and love to do, and you'll find that you'll forget about food. Your body will start to tell you when it's hungry, and then you have to honor it, right? Take your break and go get your food and go back to what you love to do. If you aren't sure, this list will help guide you. What on your list sounds appealing to you, and can you go get those supplies, set them out that's in an area that's accessible to you, and do that activity or craft or whatever when you would normally turn to food out of boredom or guilt or avoidance. Do that activity. So some things you could put on your list: finding a dance class to take, going for a walk, finding a new trail to hike or bike, painting, clay, gardening, a cooking class or a new recipe at your own house, decorating your house, crafts right off of Pinterest. If you're a teacher, maybe you love to create some things for your classroom, go for that. If you haven't talked to friends for a while, maybe reconnect with some old friends or relatives. Tons of things you can list out. Just decide what sounds good to you and go with it, and then make a date with yourself that you have to do that. You will find that it truly does help when you are doing things that are fun and living a full, fulfilling life. You won't think about food until you're hungry. So those are my 5 tips: body check, journal your food, child instincts, undergarments, and making a list of things that you could do. Thanks so much. If you have any questions or want more resources, click the link or head to the link below, www.abbysfitlife.com, or email me at abbysfitlife@gmail.com. I'm happy to help or answer any questions if you need further guidance.